What's good on my trader and investor homies? It's your boy Kevin. This is Touchdown Trades, home of your trading BFF in your stock market bestie. I picked up, I packed everything up, and I fled the Touchdown Trades trading bunker and studio. I left urban metro Atlanta, and I've ran away on vacation to my family's farm in rural North Carolina. I just needed a little bit of a getaway, but the market never sleeps. So we're gonna be still doing the videos every day. We still gotta make that money. All right, so in today's video, we're gonna be talking about a penny stock, a $2 penny stock that has been rumored to be on Cathie Wood and Ark Invest radar. There has been a lot of chatter about this penny stock, and it's up over 100% in just the last 2 days. From under $1 per share. Now look at the sector. This sector is very interesting. Cathie Wood and Ark Invest say this is the next big wave in the stock market. The company that we're going to be looking at, the $2 penny stock that we're breaking down today, is BNGO. They are a genomics company, can catch diseases before they're a problem. It is going to be a huge business, and we're going to look at the stock. We're going to break down the fundamentals of the stock. We're going to look at the sector. And finally, I'll offer my opinion on whether Cathie Wood and Ark Invest are going to actually invest in this company. All right, guys, let's break down this penny stock. But before we do, I ask for one favor every single video, and that's to like the buttons. Just go down there and click all the buttons, the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. All right, as always, let's secure that bag by making smart investments and sound trades. Let's get it. All right, guys, I got my Webull platform pulled up. If you want to get 4 free stocks from Webull, valued up to $3,200, check out the link in the description after the video. Use my link and deposit $100. You will get free money, 4 free stocks. BNGO has been very strong. It ran up from under $1 per share, hit highs of $2.97 today. So that's more than a 100% move. That move right there is about 300%. That move was caused by several factors. Number one, there has been rumors all over social media, StockTwits, Twitter, YouTube, that BNGO is on Ark Invest radar. Why is that rumor coming to fruition? Because Ark Invest absolutely loves genomics. I was listening to a podcast where Cathie Wood was being interviewed, and the person interviewing Cathie Wood basically said, why are you not invested more in stocks like Facebook, more Amazon, more just the big tech stocks, Microsoft? Why do you not own a larger percentage of the big tech stocks? And she said, sure, these may be great stocks over the next decade and provide a decent return, but the next big wave, like we saw tech in the 90s do, is in genomics. So that's why BNGO has had a really good day. Also, they maintained the minimum NASDAQ bid requirements, which basically says if the stock's not trading over $1 per share, the NASDAQ will kick you out of the NASDAQ exchange. That's not going to happen anymore. And third, they came out with a test that basically said their genomics testing is 70% better than a stock that is the #1 held stock in the Ark Genomics Fund. We're going to take a look at all this stuff, and finally I'll put a price target on this stock like I always do, talk about whether I'm going to invest in it or not, and I'll put my opinion on whether Cathie Wood and Ark Invest will buy BNGO. To better understand BioNano Genomics, the stock that we're going to be breaking down, is a $2 penny stock. We need to know what a genome is. We need to know what genomics is. So a genome is an organism's of complete set of DNA. It's called a genome. Virtually every single cell in the body contains a complete copy of approximately 3 billion DNA pairs or letters that make up the human genome. So it's basically your whole body is composed of genomes, and what genomics, it tests these DNA strands, these genomes, and it tests them for diseases, cancer, diabetes, all different sorts of ailments that could cause harm to the human body. And if you can catch these diseases early or even before they happen, for example, if you have a genome that is more likely to cause diabetes in the future, you can live your life accordingly, eat healthy, exercise, that type of thing, and maybe never even get diabetes. This is going to be huge in the future, and that's why this stock is garnering the attention that it's got over the last week or so. I just talked about the podcast where Cathie Wood was saying genomics is going to be the next big thing in the stock market. They even have, Ark Invest even has an entire ETF for genomics. It's called the Genomic Revolution, is the ETF name. Aims to provide exposure to DNA sequence technology, gene editing, CRISPR therapeutics, agricultural biology, and molecular diagnostic. The biggest holding in the Ark Genomics Revolution Fund is PACB. Remember that ticker, Pacific Biosciences, PACB. They own over $500 million worth of PACB stock. Okay, so remember PACB is the #1 held stock in that Ark fund. So there was a report that came out that said BNGO's testing, genomics testing, detects 30% better than the PACB testing. So it basically said that based on PacBio Hi-Fi reads detected only 72% of the large SVs that BioNano's optical genome mapping detected. So basically, BNGO's testing is better than PACB and it's cheaper, which is huge news. If you can get cheaper testing and better testing from a company, you're going to do that every single time, right? It's not even a debate. It's not even a question. All right, guys, so I'm here on the BioNano Genomics website. They basically break down their business into discovery research. So they do cancer testing, genetic diseases, and genome assembly. So the cancer testing, we obviously know what that would be. The genetic diseases would be probably your hereditary diseases, diabetes, that type of thing. The diagnostic journey in the genetic diseases and cancer ends too often in frustration, disappointment, and even premature death. That's where genomics comes into place. You get a faster result, a faster test. If you can detect that disease early, you have a better chance of surviving. So yet, 50 to 70% of patients tested, their results are negative, meaning their disease may not be properly diagnosed. So the patient is sick, but their results are still showing negative. That's not good. You need to get that diagnosis ASAP, that way it can be treated. I am not going to pretend like I'm a rocket scientist, like I'm some scientist and I can decipher what all this stuff means. I am not a chemist. I do not know everything about genomic testing. So if you want to do your own research, you should do your own research. I encourage you to do your own research on genomic testing, but I can tell you that it is going to be big. Ark Invest just doesn't make funds on sectors because they want to do it for fun. They know genomics is going to be big. If Cathie Wood is going to go so far out on a limb to say this is going to be the next big tech wave, then she's onto something. And does that mean that they're going to buy BNGO stock? Not necessarily. So as of today, BNGO has a market cap of $350 million. That is after the big 150% move that is made over the last week or so. That's on sales of only $7 million. Granted, this is a growth company. This is a growth stock. So we need to keep that in mind. But those numbers, they don't match up. Sure, we expect those sales numbers to go up as the technology comes into place, as there's a bigger demand for this genomic testing. So let's move on to my plan for this stock. Do I want to invest in it? I do not buy the rip and sell the dip. You don't want to buy after a stock's made a 150% move in just 2 days. Do I think Ark Invest is going to buy this stock? Possibly, but not right now. This thing just ran from like 70 something cents all the way up to $3 a share. Ark Invest and Cathie Wood aren't stupid. They're not going to buy a stock after it just ran up a couple 100%. So do I think genomics is going to be huge? Yes. Could BNGO be $1 billion stock, $1 billion market cap in a few years? Absolutely. But I think the study saying that BNGO is more effective than a company like PACB Sure, maybe that's true as well. But the fact that Ark Invest has invested so heavily in a stock like PACB tells me that maybe they know something that we don't. They have better information. They have analysts whose sole job it is to focus on these tickers, to dig deep into these stocks, get information that your average investor doesn't have. So if BNGO pulls back down towards this level here, I may take a stab at it, make a small starter investment in this stock, but I'm not a buyer up here in the $2 area, no way. Maybe $1.50 I'm a buyer, but I'm not gonna chase. We always have to follow the plan. Sure, it would have been great to get in down here at $1 per share and ride it back up towards $3, but I missed it. And I'm not going to chase. I'm not going to give in to FOMO and not follow the plan. I'm going to stick to the plan. I'm going to set my buy zone at $1.50 and I'm going to wait. If it keeps ripping, Ark Invest buys it and it goes to $100 a share. That sucks for me. But more often than not, if you chase, you're going to get hurt. If you don't follow the plan, you're going to get hurt. So to conclude the video, yes, I think genomics is going to be huge. Getting those diseases diagnosed early can save lives, can save money, save the insurance companies money. It's a big deal, right? It's going to be big tech. Do I think Ark Invest is going to buy? Not necessarily, and not right now after it just made this crazy move. It did trade like 700 million shares today or something stupid like that. So maybe Ark was buying and that's why it traded so much volume. And maybe Ark comes out tomorrow and you can check on lucidtracking.com, which follows Ark's buy and sells, and you'll see that Ark bought, but I just don't think so, not right now. Am I gonna buy right now? No, I'm not. I'm gonna set my buy zone at $1.50 per share. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys got something from it. If you did, hit that like button for me. If you're not yet a subscriber, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until next time, peace.